Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, in today's episode, we have Captain's Corner. This is the most important video that I produce all week. I get to copy the experts. I get to see who they picked. I just copy them because if you can't beat them, you join them. That's the philosophy. That's what we do, and it's been working. My captains have been going nuts. I can't believe this. Should have said this earlier. Actually, let's have a look what our captains have picked so far with their scoring. Now, the Duke, he's gone at 159, 125, 137. Jaden, he's given us two 150s, 159, 156, 137. If you go further down, Rustic, he's gone nuts. He's given us a 137, 156, and then a 169. The way he's going right now, we're looking at a 180. Let's have a look at Rustic picks. He's just going upwards. Even Robobo, a 137, 148, 137. They're all going nuts. Okay, you got a 137, 156. They're all sensational. We've had a few letdowns. Okay, we've had the odd 95, the 99, but that's not many compared to most. And everyone's entitled to one bad week. Okay, just come it down. Now, let's have a look who they picked this week. We start off first with JS. Okay, that's at Didac DT. Now, he's chosen VC Dunkley. He says Under the Roof at Marvel, where he dropped his big score this year, and Saints Leak Marks. Okay, so Dunkley is the VC, and the C will be Laird. Okay, in ripping form, he says Laird is the man. Okay, let's have a look at Legend Hen. Now, Legend Hen, if you don't know already, he's rated is in a top 8 right now. Is ranked at number 8. That's how good he's going. Let's have a look who he's picked. Now, Legend Hen has gone different. He says Stuart. Okay, he says Stuart. Let's put this down. Stuart's. And Captain. Who else? Captain Dunkley. Okay, he says Stuart. He says Melbourne League points to defenders. This could be a big... keep in mind, Legend Hen never gets it wrong. Just come it down. Okay, let's have a look at Rustic. He's our leader. Let's see who he's picked. Now, Rustic says, Dunks into Laird for me, thank you. He says, Dunks, you just can't floor his recent form. Hopefully, he's still feeling 100% after carrying the Brisbane Lions. I can't say it all. Just come it down, Rustic. You can't talk like this. Okay, this is a family show. Now, it says for the last 4 weeks, he says, Laird, I believe, has more upside and could score bigger, but the Sunday game makes it very hard to VC him. And proving against the Pies. Pies are lacking a bit in the mid, especially with the Goey, a big body out. Laird should be able to go work out, but he says up the Pies. He must be a Collingwood supporter. Just calm down. Don't hold that against him. Anyway, let's have a look now. We're going to go VC on Dunkley. And we're going to go C on Laird. Okay. Now, Robobo is next. He's also having a huge season with his captains. Let's see who he's picked. Now, Robobo has gone different as well. He says, hope all is well with your abs. He says, my VC this week is Gulden versus West Coast. If anyone has the potential 160 this week, it's Fat Man. Okay, so VC, I know he could be onto something here, Robobo. Right, VC on Gulden. And his C is going to, let's have a look. C on Laird versus the Pies is expecting a 135. Okay. Thank you to Robobo. We have Mitch next. Now, Mitch says he's going to vice captain Tom Stewart and thinks he's a sneaky chance to go big at GMHBA. Okay. And Captain Dunkley, he's on fire and safe as houses. Well, let's put this in. So, VC on Stewart and a C on Dunkley. Okay, we've got a few different ones now. The C, Laird and Dunkley having a race here, although Dunkley has got one VC as well. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have some different scores this week. Let's move on. Now, Nicolastico, okay, he says he haven't really given much thoughts to captains, as I don't see any insane options. He says probably VC Dunkley, as I just can't go past him into C. Anderson. This is interesting. VC Dunkley into C Anderson. Let's have a look why he picked Anderson. And I have to write this down. He says, because Legend Henry, whoever Legend Henry is, chose Rail over Anderson, and he'll be punished with an Ando 150 this week. I hope you're wrong, just coming down. I've got Rail as well. Okay, anyway, let's have a look at what Cade has to say. Now, Cade has gone different as well. He's gone VC Petrarca. He says, in outrageous form this year, hoping he keeps that up against the Cats. And he'll go C on Laird. Always plays well against the Pies, and the week off would have done his body a world of good. Okay, so VC on Petrarca and a C on Laird. Okay, let's see what Jaden has to say. Well, I should have done this before. Let me show you what their scores each time, so that way you know what they're picking. So, who's it? Jaden. Where's Jaden? Jaden's given us a 159, 156, 137. Okay, so now let's see what Jaden has to say. He says, VC Dunkley, he's just in such ripping form. I have to keep backing him. And he says, C, Laird, have a feeling he's going to rack up the G. So, VC Dunkley and a C on Laird. And I spelled Laird wrong, just come down. Okay, Laird. Okay, let's see what Sebastian has to say. Now, Sebastian, what's he given us? A 123, a 95, and a 128. Sebastian needs to pick up. Just coming down, Sebastian. Okay, well, he's gone for that. He's gone for a Petrarca now. He wants to lift his game. He says VC Petrarca. No Oliver, so weight is all on his shoulders. And a C on Dunkley in some serious form. Have to back him in. Okay, so VC on Petrarca. And a C on Dunkley. Okay, let's have a look at what Berlin has to say to us. Now, Berlin's scores, check this out. 137, 148, 137. This must be a 148 again coming up. You can see a bit of a sequence here just coming down. Anyway, let's hear what he has to say. He says, VC Dunks, one of the most informed Super Coach players this week. Well, 137 anyway. It says he's insane. Now he says Laird, very good record against the Pies last 3 games. So we're going Dunkley into Laird. Okay, VC, Dunks, C, Laird. Let's have a look at what Matthew has to say now, just coming down. Now Matthew's record, it's very impressive. 123, 156, 137. Okay, he says, I'll do Dunkley with VC, inform player to comp into Laird C. Okay, so it looks like this is the common theme right now. VC, Dunkley, C Laird. Okay, let's have a look at what TSO has to say. Now, TSO, he's at a 137, a 95, a 137. This could be a 95. Just coming down. Who's he picked? Petrarca. Everyone get off Petrarca. It's dangerous now. 95 incoming, just coming down, just joking. Anyway, Petrarca says VC and Dunkley C. Good luck, young man. VC, Petrarca, into C, Dunkley. Let's have a look at my boy, Engo. He's been running hot as well. Let's see what he has to say. What's he been scoring? 137, 156, 137. He's having a huge season. He's gone Dunkley, VC, Laird C. Lock and load, he says. Let's put it in. VC, Dunkley, C, Laird. Okay, let's see what Sue has to say. Let's have a look at what Sue has been scoring. She just had one bad week. That's when she had English. So it's a 123, 199, and 137. Let's hear her selection this week. She says Dunkley, VC. The man's on fire. I expect a pretty close game and can't see anyone going with him. Another 130 plus on the cards. And check this one out. She's gone left of field. 0 to the C. I think the Bombers should win in a close match. And with no Aish there for a run with roll, I expect him to clean up. It's good thinking. So, VC on Dunkley. And the C on Merritt. Could get a 180 out of Merritt this week. We never know. Okay, Let's have a look at what the Duke has to say. Now, the Duke, what's he been scoring? He's been killing it as well. He's ranked in the top 200 right now. He was top 100, but he had a bad week last week, so dropped down to top 200s. Can't complain about that right now. Now, the Duke, 159, 125, 137. He's having a great season. And VC is Petrarca. And the C is on the Dunkley. Okay, let's have a look at the inside mids, what they have to say. Okay. Now, the inside mids record is very good as well. 137, 156, 137. It's like a phone number. Okay, now, he's gone VC Stewart. He says, no, Oliver's thrown my plans a bit, and a lot of good captain options on the buy. So VC's the Stewarts, and C Dunkley for sure. Supercoach player, and should feast on St Kilda midfield that gives away points. So, VC, Stewart, C, Dunkley. Okay, let's have a look at what Janaf had to say. Just coming down. Now let's have a look at Janaf's record. It's impeccable. It's a 137, 156, 137. Everyone's got the same phone number right now. Just coming down. Okay, now, Janaf, he says, hey, legend, VC Dunkley, backing in the hot form of Dunkley versus an undermanned Saints midfield. No tag coming for Neil or Dunkley as per Ross Lyon. So both are safe VC picks. Let's lock in VC Dunkley. And he's gone Merritt as well. He's followed Sue's footsteps, or they both followed each other. But they don't know they followed each other. It's just a coincidence. But he says, Merritt, he says, Freo have been giving up bulk points to inside mids. If Parrish plays, he may have a fewer CBAs, but I think his floor is high enough to be a C. Also like Laird versus Pies, although that game script is hard to predict. So he's gone for the for Merritt. Good luck, young man. This could be huge. Now, unfortunately, the Nighthawk hasn't given me his predictions yet. He's fallen asleep. He forgot about us. Just coming down. Okay, so we're going to move on now to Pig Mentality. Now, Pig Mentality's record is a 123, 99, 137. Unfortunately, that 99 was also from English. He's had that one bad game. Now, who's he picked? Let's have a look. It says Josh Dunkley is the VC. This week, Josh plays against the second hardest team for midfielders to score against. I don't care, he says. Score of 137, 148, 146, and 153 in his last 4 weeks. Means you just have to pick him. Red hot form. Shouldn't let us down this week. Plus, despite the Saints' restrictive play, Taranto 128 and Cochin 127 busted him open last week. Okay. Now, with the C, he's gone for Zach Merritt as well. Something's happened here. Everyone's gone for Zach Merritt. He's coming in late. Now, it says Zach has had 2 scores of 137 plus in his last 4 games. I think this could be another one. This week he plays against Fremantle, who give up the 4th most points to opposition mids this year. Kelly 164, Green 127, Cogs 112, all turned up last week. And to what Bolters 151 and Taranto 136 did to them the week before. He has a good point. Okay, so he says VC Dunkley. Actually, that's the wrong one. That's Nighthawk. Nighthawk didn't. I'll grab Nighthawk's tips later on. VC Dunkley and a C on Merritt. Okay, and our last one, Kane, is up next. Let's have a look what he has to say. Now, Kane has got a 137, a 95, and a 137. His average before we started doing this was 155 or 150-ish, something like that. So he's actually, even though the scores are very good, he's actually going backwards. The pressure went on him, the poor young man. Now, for him, these are very low scores. 137 for us normal human beings. We're happy. But Kane is very upset right now. So hopefully he's going to recuperate and get something much bigger now. Now he says, VC, Josh Dunkley, just lock him in. And he says, C, Rory Laird. Adelaide will be out for revenge. And Laird appears back to his best scoring wise. And I agree with him. Okay, so VC is Dunkley. And C is Laird. Okay, let's continue. Now, let's have a look what they've all chosen, the experts. Who have they picked? And the most popular options. VC, Dunkley on 11, Petrarca 4, Stewart 3, and Gulden 1. And for the captain, Laird 9, Dunkley 6, Merritt 3, Anderson 1. Now, Dunkley has had 6 plus 11, that's 17 out of 19 have chosen Dunkley. So, Dunkley is a red hot favourite right now, okay, followed by Laird. Okay, if you go by the experts' average, we're going to go Dunkley into Laird. That's what I'll be doing, because if you can't beat him, you join him. Just come down. Now, good luck, everybody. Hope your captains or vice captains do well, especially if you got Dunkley and Laird, or Petrarca, Stewart, Gulden, and who else? Merritt and Anderson. Okay, and thank you for joining. And remember one thing: it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.